Ladies and gentlemen, it has happened. The unthinkable. The unimaginable. Fishman Island arc is finally coming to a close. It took me, Son Hasanabi Piker, around 4 months to go through 500 episodes of One Piece. Mugawara! Monkey D. Luffy's stories, his trials and tribulations, alongside his loving crew of pirates. Almost 4 months. And then it took me another 4 months to get through the goddamn slow-ass paced, One Piece post-time skip-ass Fishman Island arc. It took me 4 months to fucking watch 500 episodes, and then 4 months to watch 73 episodes. Make this make sense. Make this fucking make sense. Now, I've complained a lot about how slow the pacing is and how unimaginably cruel and unusual this punishment is if you are exclusively an anime enjoyer like I am. I tried so many different things. I tried so many different concepts to make it work, and one thing that I was able to make it work with was basically go back, dubbed version. However, I also bit the goddamn bullet. Let me tell you something, folks. Fishman Island was supposed to be my favorite arc. It's the most political arc. It's about slavery. It's about racism. It's about the racial wounds that do not heal. What kind of scars it creates in the psyche of those who have been oppressed. It's supposed to be a mixture of violent revolutionary action versus a peaceful revolutionary action in respect to one another, clashing with one another. It's the most political arc so far. And unfortunately, instead of it being my favorite arc, it became one of my least favorite arcs, ultimately, because of how long it was to get through it, because so much comedic relief, but also so many reaction shots. You can cut 90% of the reaction shots and the show would be better. That's right, 90%. It was so dragged on. There are so many silly, foolish sidesteps. And then I realized that was because the anime had fucking caught up to the goddamn manga, which is why they were trying to even out the pacing. Oh my lord. Farm the fucking people harder. Toei animation. More like I'm walking on my fucking toes animation. God damn it, dude. Absolutely unacceptable. Now, Toei has done certain things that I actually do appreciate. Like the original Nico Robin. I think the original Nico Robin with the bangs, with the darker skin, is one of the best girl characters of all time. Sunday, All Day Sunday. Am I saying that right? I mean, she's incredible. She's so goated. She's so perfect. Okay, she's perfect, and I think that, you know, they miss All Sunday, not All Day Sunday, All Sunday. Sorry. I think what they did to make her look more like the manga was not necessarily a good thing. I can be honest about that. I think it's important to be honest about that. Okay? After watching the show at this crippling pace it was at, I decided once I was done with it to bite the goddamn bullet and start reading it. And I'm not even kidding. First of all, the manga is much more personal. Much more personal. You feel like Oda is in the room with you. You feel like he's just like, he wrote this for you. You know what I mean? Personally, there's like little notes in the beginning, little notes at the, little side notes, little questions that he's answering about other characters and whatnot. So it's pretty good. So One thing I noticed, though, this much, just this much, not the whole manga at all. This is basically the Fishman Island arc. This much shit. Not super thick. It's like 70 episodes, man. What the fuck are you doing? They literally took half of a goddamn chapter. They took half of a chapter and milked it and farmed it for like 2 episodes. Stop. That's so unacceptable. It's so unacceptable. No, don't say it's showbiz, baby. I don't want that biz. Get that biz out of town. That is insane, dude. I literally wanted to understand. I wanted to understand why the pacing looked so ridiculous. And then I read the manga and I'm like, oh, these are like actually incredibly short sequences that they drew out for as long as they possibly could. Now, there's obviously still advantages to like acting out all of the scenes. Like overall, I think like seeing the big ship fall or move around, like I think that's fine. They do a decent job at it. But I'll just say it like this. Dressrosa is 10 times worse. There are literally more episodes than chapters. Yeah, it really sucks to watch the anime. Like, I won't make any excuses about it. Like, I don't know who the fuck has the patience to do that. I don't know why anyone would even appreciate it. I feel like betrayed. I feel actually betrayed. I don't know if that anime is even like watchable at this point, and it makes me really sad. Koei said filler or slow pace, pick your poison. Yeah, I would rather have filler because I can just skip it. I would much rather have filler. And I think the reason why the original Toei seasons were better paced was because they would just make filler. Pre-time skip, they had filler. Post-time skip, it seems like they have filler and pacing issues. I do use the filler list, yes, but it doesn't matter because once they break down one individual chapter of the manga into like 4 fucking episodes, you can't really do anything about it. You have to, unless you just watch the recap or something. That's like half of the show anyway. There is filler in canon episodes due to padding with slow shots or reaction. That's why it's so hard to watch. Yeah. I would much rather watch like or skip a filler episode than have to watch a full episode where more than half the episode is filler. I'm just going to like skim through going forward. I'm basically going to skim through the episodes while I also read. You know what I mean?